So then.
Hello, and everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Roll to Cast Live. That's right, it is our not so monthly or sometimes monthly live stream that we do at the behest of our wonderful patrons. At the beginning of January, we selected a pick of 3 TTRPGs, each one equally as wondrous as the last. And our wonderful patrons decided that we would be playing Trash Pals today.
Trash Pals.
Trash Pals. We're all playing
more
as...
encapsulated in a sentence.
Yeah, Trash Pals. Where we're all feral animals looking for a good feed from a bin. And speaking of animals, hello. I am your game master today. My name is Ellen. I am obviously one of the 4 members of Roll to Cast, and yeah, I'm very excited to get silly with our guests. Why don't we go through the usuals first? Sean, would you like to say g'day?
G'day.
Would you like to also tell people about yourself?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Sean. I am a member of Roll to Cast. I'm also the editor for Roll to Cast, which is our TTRPG podcast where we play a different game every season. We're currently going through Season 10, which is the Season of June Adventures in the Imperium. We have just dropped Episode 1 as of this week just passed. So I'm very excited for that. And also, as we talk about later, I'm excited for what's happening at the end of this month. But yeah, if you'd like to find me personally on the socials at Sean Means John, and I'll be playing Benjamin the Pigeon.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Sean. Phil, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello. I am also part of Roll to Cast, surprisingly. And I am the GM of June Adventures in the Imperium. And I'm very proud of this season. It's been a sort of a dream of mine to do some Dune stuff. I love that universe. So I hope people enjoy it. But I'll also be doing it live in the Adelaide Fringe coming up, which is super great. So that starts towards the end of this month. Tickets are on sale now at Adelaide Fringe. And we're doing 4 consecutive Saturdays. One of each of us is taking the GM seat for each show, doing mostly the best of last year, except for Ellen's game, which doesn't really translate to a one-shot. So she's doing...
Which isn't the best, that's what you're saying.
We can instead, we're doing a Thirsty Sword Lesbians, which is a very exciting game to do as a one-shot. Very excited about that.
It's going to be so delightful and frothy. I'm very excited for it.
Sometimes they use social...
describe more things as frothy, like frothy. As an adjective. Oh, it'll be frothy. Just what a term.
Would you like to go to brunch with us, Deirdre?
Yes, it'll be quite
frothy. There'll be spume everywhere. I sometimes use social media, not very often. When I do, I'm at Scruff, that's SKKRUF. And today, I am playing Gronk the Possum.
Excellent. What a
wonderful game already.
Wonderful name. And we do not have Chris, unfortunately, today, as the internet is conspiring against him. But we do have the amazing, the wonderful, our very, very, very special guest for this live stream. It's GeeOfDee. Woo! Would you like to introduce yourself?
A little different in almost every way. Hello, I'm GeeOfDee. My name is also Gemma. You can find me on the internet talking about video games and fictional characters doomed to break my heart. You can find me at GeeOfDee on all the socials. There is a story as to why there are so many E's in my name, but that's neither here nor there today. Unfortunately, the cast has heard this story already. But I am playing Apricot, the raccoon, the influencer raccoon.
Amazing. All right. Well, I think we've all introduced ourselves well enough. Shall we crack in to the game at large? So this is a game of eating trash and doing crimes.
Excellent.
Eating hot chip and lying.
So
let someone else brings that up unprompted.
Yes, eat hot chip, lie.
Eat hot chip and lie.
Be bisexual.
Be bisexual.
Great. Now, I would just love it if each person could tell me about the special things of each of their feral animals.
I would like to introduce my feral animal in detail, if that's possible.
Yes, please do. Oh my gosh. Take it away, Phil. Take the stage.
Take it away, Gronk.
So, Gronk is a blue-collar possum. So, he's got a wife and kids. Kids are a bit clingy, literally. He's got a nice. The wife and kids. They got a nice they got a nice roof space, right? And their favorite thing to do is make noise at 1 a.m.
Nice.
Scratching around, shrieking. You know, they don't always get on the best. They don't have like a terrible relationship, but they do argue sometimes. And they like to do that high-pitched and just as late into the night as possible, just screeching at each other, tumbling around in the roof space. So you think there's an earthquake and the whole building's coming down. That's kind of how they live their lives. So Gronk, his goal when he wants to go out and get trash is, it's for his family. You know, they got to eat. He's a working possum.
And they have to eat trash.
You know,
They have to be trash.
some people want to be famous. You know, Gronk is just trying to put food in the crawl space. You know, so that's what he's especially good at, sniffing out trash. So that's why he's the bread finder of the family. So he's got senses 3, cute 2, because he is fluffy. Body 1, smart 1. He's not super smart guy. But, you know, that's not what you need to get ahead. So why does he want trash is another question that's asked.
That's right.
Is for his family, for the young'uns, the wife and kids. I've already answered that in detail. And his favorite trash is soggy chips.
Yeah.
You can't go past a soggy chip. So you know how
gourmand.
That's right. You know how you feel about, you know, hot chips, excellent. Soggy chip, just sad. Just to invert your feelings. That's how he feels about the soggy chip. As a possum, I have the special ability.
It's just screaming, right?
It's just scream, and it's in brackets, so it is the sound of scream. It isn't actually called scream. So I love doing possum impressions. If you're not from Australia and watching this, that is the sound that possums make in the middle of the night. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I was going to say, this felt like because you described in such detail the sound of possums in like a crawl space. It felt like it was a cry for help, that there's some in your roof right now and you're trying to let us know.
This is a coded message. They've got a little tiny gun pointed
They
down
once
into the crawl space.
fell through a vent in our laundry room and sprayed blood everywhere. It was terrible. Scared the life out of my cat as well. Yeah, it really happened. Yeah.
My brother ran out the house with his best friend with a bunch of baseball bats because they thought someone was outside about to come in and try and kill them. It was just a bunch of possums in the roof.
Yeah.
But they were trying to kill them, so they were
right.
Actually out.
It was a wise thing to do. So
Again,
when
tiny guns.
So when I screech, I can do body and senses. I roll those, and then if that succeeds, I get +1 to my next roll, and our notice goes up by 1. So,
which is not a great thing. You don't want to be noticed.
But it just basically, I channel my feral energy into a scream, and if that works out for me, then I get like a bonus.
Amazing. Well, I think those are all of the requisite questions. Anyone who has this wonderful the Trash Pals PDF, I believe Phil has remixed some options. Soggy chip not on there. Hungry babies for why you do want trash
that's on there. Yeah.
So yeah,
Hungry babies.
Hungry babies is how
babies.
it's written. It's pretty adorable. But yeah, that is to say, this game encourages you to find your own trash.
Be the trash you want to see in the world.
Exactly. Sean, would you like to tell us a little bit about your pigeon?
Oh yeah, I've homebrewed
About
mine
Benjamin.
as well. So this is fun.
Yeah. Do you want me to ask you questions?
I'll do a bit of a. It's not going to be as eloquent as Phil's, but I'll give you a bit of a backstory
No one was
into
expecting
Benjamin.
that.
I was. into Benjamin the Pigeon. So Benjamin the Pigeon is originally from London. And unfortunately, as he was following a bunch of chips at one point that happened to be in the thrall of someone's hands, he found himself on board a ship that was headed long distance to wherever this happens to take place. And instead of flying off and staying where he was, he took the boat trip to wherever they were. And that's why he finds himself in wherever they are now. Now, with Benjamin, so because of that, he has quite a cultivated British accent, if you have the good fortune to be able to speak with him.
Delightful.
He's slightly mischievous insofar as what his plan entails, which you'll find out shortly. But otherwise, he's quite endearingly charming as he puts on an air of, "Oh, I just don't know what's going on. I'm just a little pigeon. Oh, nothing devious going on here." Now, as for the questions, and you'll understand why I've gone with this choice, is his favorite snack is uncooked rice. Uncooked rice.
Oh no!
The crunch factor.
Yeah,
That's not good for him.
See, here's the thing. I've actually looked this up. That is a myth. That is a myth.
Is it?
However, that is a myth that in our universe was cooked up by Benjamin Pigeon so that there is more uncooked rice for him.
Big uncooked rice.
It works both ways.
Right.
It works both ways as well, because
not
mischievous
to poke holes,
teenagers will go like, "Haha, I'm gonna feed you some uncooked rice," and you're like, "Oh no!"
He's like, "Yes, let's go."
There we
And
go.
I know what you're going to say. If that's a myth, no one would feed him uncooked rice. That's why he trash dives, to get the uncooked rice that has been thrown away. However, why he's also trash diving is he has realized, Benjamin the Pigeon has realized, just doing this, spreading this myth one person at a time is not enough. Because what he used to do is, if he was in the vicinity of a human being, he would eat some uncooked pasta and pretend to die. He would keel over so that one person at a time he spreads the myth. But that's too slow. So now he has taken to a much more big scale plan. Benjamin the Pigeon is trying to find digital media like cameras and things in the trash that have been thrown away, because he's going to create a video that can mass produce this myth, and that's why he is around GeeOfDee's character as the sensation that she is, which you'll talk about later. But he is
These two have got notions.
Your knowledge in service of his higher plan to spread uncooked rice myth to the masses.
The charlatan pigeon. I've got so many emotions.
In my notes, I've just got Benjamin Pigeon. Big plans.
Big plans.
I guess it also fits into the Trash Pals one of, what is it, like, none of your business, or like I'd rather not say.
Yes.
My reasons are my own.
Reasons are my own.
I like that one.
Yeah, why do you want trash? My reasons are my own.
My own.
Just reminds me, this is a bit of a weird one, but this whole thing reminds me of the Sir Digby Chicken Caesar from Mitchell and Webb Show.
Oh.
No.
Has anyone seen Mitchell and Webb Show?
I know Mitchell and Webb.
It's a UK sketch comedy show.
Not reminding me, yeah.
So Digby Chicken Caesar is like a delusional, like, wino, like, homeless man. And like the whole thing is like they're running around with like POV, and they're always up to capers.
Amazing.
But like obviously they're not really up to capers. They're just trash.
Put that man in the body of a pigeon.
Yes,
and
it's got that feeling.
And so the final things is that I forgot to say was I have a senses of 1, a cute of 1, a smart of 2, and a body of 3. And that shows up more in his dexterity and his ability to fly. He's a quick pigeon.
Yeah.
And his special move, the reason it was bumped up to 3 as well, is his special move is aerial reconnaissance. Your ability to take to the air is a boon among Trash Pals. Roll body plus senses to take flight and scout your immediate area, spying for layout and obstacles or gaggles of people to show his death-defying act against. On a success, the GM must give you a description of what you see in the current scene, including all obstacles visible from the air.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Very
Well,
cool.
Thank you so much, Sean/Benjamin the Pigeon.
Thank you.
I think that answers all of the questions I had. Amazing. Yeah, great.
We got
all
the
right.
sound effects. We're ready to go.
Yeah, great. Everyone's gonna work on their terrible animal noise. G, would you like to introduce Apricot, your wonderful trash pal?
So, beautiful Apricot the raccoon has a seemingly sad origin story, which has really made it a part of her personal brand. So, she was adopted by a very famous TikToker that sounds suspiciously like Marley DeFilio.
Schmally Schmishmelio.
Schmally Schmishmelio was adopted by Schmally Schmishmelio as a baby because that particular influencer thought it'd be really cute to have a raccoon as part of their personal branding. Unfortunately, trying to train a wild raccoon, not as easy as it seems.
And it doesn't seem easy.
Well, TikTok makes things look easy that definitely are not easy. So after living a fairly easy breezy 6 months or so wearing people clothes, we're talking like little Louis Vuitton, little Converse. She's been given a purse. She doesn't know how to use the purse. She just knows it looks really cute on her little arm and she likes having her little nails done. Anyway, 6 months.
So cute.
It would be so cute, but it's bad. Do not adopt wild animals. They are not your pets. Anyway, after about 6 months of living a quite comfortable life, unfortunately, the novelty of having a raccoon wore off as the trends went by, and poor Apricot was kicked to the streets with no survival instincts and a love of apricots. So she has decided to do the only thing she has really been trained to do, and that is build a social media brand. So her passion for trash comes from wanting to have her own review channel in which she goes through the trash and treasures of whatever city we're in, where a raccoon and a possum can live in harmony. So that is why she is collecting trash, is to build her own brand and eventually take over Schmally Schmishmelio's follow account. And rise above the not so great aspects of her origin story.
Do you even have a working phone?
She has one of those, those like toy phones that you have a bit of candy and you press the buttons and the bubbles would shoot up on the little screen.
I do.
She's got one of those and she
Excellent.
fully believes she is talking to someone on that cellular device.
Amazing.
Do those still exist? Because when we had them as kids, they were flips, and surely kids wouldn't know what a flip phone is anymore.
I didn't have it as a flip phone. I had one that looked kind of like a BlackBerry. And you can still get them. They sell them at most international houses of candy. How do I know this? Because I have two of them. Because I'm 26 years
Well, how much
old.
we're digging into our own lives for these silly characters.
Apricot is who I could have been if I was born a little bit earlier. Sorry, a little bit later in the generation.
As a raccoon.
So you could have been a raccoon.
I too love uncooked rice.
Apricot's special ability that I picked for her. So as a raccoon, I've lost it. Where'd it go? Oh no, where's it gone? I found it.
Raccoon. Yeah.
As a raccoon, her special kind of move is breaking and entering. Your life of thievery has made you an expert at using your paws and getting into places you shouldn't. You may roll body plus smart in an attempt to pick or dismantle locks. Something she's gotten very used to having to break into. Schmally Schmishmelio's snack cupboard, where she got her favorite snack, is a toss-up between two things. One, flaming hot Cheetos, and two, drunk elephant, the very popular beauty product. Both as toxic as each other to consume, I'm fairly certain.
Yes.
So she's quite used to dismantling locks to get into that. And her special talent is being adorable, which raises her cuteness to 3, her smart to 2, body to 1, and senses to 1.
Ooh.
Amazing. Wow.
She's very cute, but she's got no sense. Not a thought behind those eyes.
Wait a minute. Have we optimized this party? What is your highest stat? Because mine's body.
Mine's senses.
We have.
And I made my character
Diversified.
5 minutes ago.
Wow.
We're diversified. We're min-maxed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look at
Yeah, we
this guy.
literally we min-maxed this game. Oh my god.
No one has smart though, right? Does anyone have smart?
No.
No, my smart is 2.
My son is also 2.
I'm
I
1.
think Apricot and Benjamin would have gotten together because Apricot realizes that even though she does have opposable thumb, she needs someone else to hold the camera to get like her cool like side shots.
Yeah.
When
Which
she's doing her
which enables
TikTok.
Benjamin to get a bit of more knowledge about that side of the business so that he can
Exactly.
enact his plan.
He's the
So,
intern.
Mm.
He's learned
it's a
on the
mutual
job.
agreement.
Yeah, we're social
Oh,
media manager and
Yeah.
social media talent.
Well, Benjamin, I feel like is almost in an internship role by that standard. Yeah.
I think Apricot thinks of him as an intern, because that's all she really knows from Schmelio's life.
Yeah,
She doesn't
there's
have
I don't know
no-
how I
have
know you two.
friends. She has interns.
She has interns. I'm going to assume Schmelio has interns.
Yeah, that's quite a good question prompted by Phil. How does Gronk fit in with this strange duo? This
I feel like
strange
maybe you
influencer.
saw us on the street. And we were like trying to like do like a live vlog of the pause, and we've just got this poor little guy behind us like, get out of my way, please. I just want to feed my family. And poor Apricot's just like, oh no, I just want to talk to you, like a really candid conversation.
No. What I'm telling you is, I got 3 unopened bags. I can't get them all. I need someone to help me haul them. If you just put your phone down for 5 minutes, you can help me.
Sorry, what?
It's trash. It's a big load
What?
of trash. You guys are like,
Holy shit. Phil,
Oh, I
is your
don't-
voice Jason Statham? This is amazing.
I don't know. It's just Gronk. I don't know who Jason Statham is.
Jason
just
Statham
wrong,
is here
isn't it?
right now.
It's just Gronk.
It's Jason Statham. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so you all meet as feral creatures do, often in the streets, trying to haul some big tasty stash of unidentified snacks.
Yeah.
Rubbish and detritus of all the people who look down on you. You know, people who have mistreated you in the past, the people who kind of see you by their feet and go, ugh, icky. So, that is how you all know each other, and we will begin the game in full, although truly we never stopped from first reading the PDF. So I'm going to roll the location. So this is the overall location of where we are going to be.
When I go from London.
Yeah, gotta figure out how you guys got here.
Well, I was
dun, dun,
imported,
dun,
so
dun.
it could be from anywhere, really.
Hey, okay, the location of this game, of this story, of this particular heist is industrial. The industrial part of town is hit or miss at the best of times, but you've learned that in between the mechanics, cabinet makers, and furniture refinishers are a number of small food stores and coffee shops which cater to the workers in the area. The food from these places is often plentiful and greasy, but these industrial estates feature high-tech security systems and sometimes even have patrolling guards with dogs.
Oh no! Oh no!
Good luck, you guys. I can fly.
I can pose and maybe fight. I've seen raccoons fight before. They're vicious.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so our setting is industrial.
Whose
And now-
idea was it to come here?
I feel like
Who proposed
the
it?
industrial complex is maybe a good place to find cameras in the trash. Like, so it'd be a fantastic place to potentially find some good scrap metal.
Maybe Benjamin's pitched this.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind, like, now that we know the setting of this story is industrial, what's the little, pre-heist kind of pitch? Who's planning it? Where are you gathered? What kind of clandestine conversation are you having to kind of get yourself into this area?
I'm just imagining Benjamin, like, imperiously on this bin, like, looking down at us.
I feel Benjamin would pitch it as like he's not going to give up his real plan. He's never told them what he actually intends to do because he tries, but he's going to pitch it as look. Here is what I thought would be a right treat for the three of us to do. Perhaps Perchance we could head towards the industrial area. We have not been there before. It could be new and exciting, and plenty of scraps and goodies for all of us to consume. Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a little bit dirty.
Oh, I know.
I mean, like, could you sweeten the deal for me? Like, what are we talking? Like, what's the value to my channel, you know?
Well, nobody is doing industrial backdrops. It looks aesthetically very pleasing. It is how the kids say in right now.
Oh my god, no, I see the vision, like, down to earth, like I'm one of the people. You're a genius. Oh my gosh, genius.
Stop.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm gonna look so real.
This is fine, Benjamin, this is fine. As long as we hit the kebab shop. There's a kebab shop down there. Oh, peas and chips and gravy. And then peas, nobody eats all their peas. Nobody ever eats all their peas. So as long as we hit the kebab shop, I'm fine, Benjamin. And you stop talking.
That broke me a bit. I mean, like, are they like good for your skin though? I feel like all those oils.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've never seen my skin. It's just something.
Oh my god, do you want to have a look? And Papricot just shows you like the plastic of this toy phone that she's gotten. That's you, boo. That's you. Look, you're right there.
I do actually clean up quite nicely, I think.
Look, I'm just saying, like a little bit of like primer on those cheeks, it would really make you pop.
Just imagine
I don't know what that is.
Out of Gronk.
He's never seen his reflection before. He's like,
oh, it's me.
Yes, we don't know if any of these animals are rabid. We hope not.
Every day, Apricot, every like gulp of drunk elephant that she consumes gets a little closer to rabbit status.
Yeah. Troy Johnstone in chat has asked if any of this hurts the animals. We're going for kind of cartoon logic here, so we don't condone any animal cruelty.
Be nice to your animals.
These are not real animals, so do not feed any animals this stuff.
Benjamin is based on a fictional creature and not a real life.
Yeah.
Apricot is based off of a conglomerate of influences. She's not real.
Great.
Alright, Feathers, show us the way.
Yeah, let's go see what this backdrop's gonna look like. I need to impress my fans.
I shall scout ahead. Up and away. And
I'm betting that's why he told us to come here, because he can do that. We have to stay on the ground.
Oh, there's some nice rooftops and telephone poles who can shimmy between.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Imagine when the sun sets, that lighting is gonna be superb.
There are some simple pleasures in life, yes.
I feel like you really see me. Like, not a lot of people can do that. I think that's really special.
Well, yeah, with my good eye.
I see what you did there, you little lark. I'm gonna give a little scratch on the top of the head.
Oh, that's nice, actually.
Ellen, I would like to use my special move of aerial reconnaissance to scout
Your
the area.
special move. You may indeed use your special move. Now, rules is written. You can use your special move. It says once per game. But I think it's fun. So who knows? Maybe we will reset for each scene.
Yeah, we'll see. It depends on, because I can roll pretty well.
It's true. All right.
So this basically will allow me to. This is to scout the. I guess if we're coming towards or just at the precipice of the industrial section of the city, this is to look for any immediate kind of both threats and what do you call it?
Opportunities.
Yeah.
Trash stash.
So I get to roll
very much allow that. So please roll your
it's
stats.
My body and senses together, which means I roll 4d4.
So where this game works is you roll a number of d4s and you just take the highest one, with 1 being bad and 4 being good.
I rolled a 4.
So that is
So I
an
actually
absolute
rolled
success.
a 1, a 2, and a 4. So
Wow! Thank
And,
goodness you had such a large dice pool for that one.
For fans of dice, this system is called Caltrop Core, which I really like.
Which is the shape of your pyramidal.
Because they're so good at
D4s.
piercing the feet, like
Man,
a caltrop.
haven't stepped on too many of these little guys. Oh boy.
A
Legos
4
in the
is
bin.
you get what you want and more.
That's true. So, earlier I rolled your trash situation, which is a single medium-sized bin. Oh, hello. This is
Can I play too?
This is an actual trash pal, as well, because because people may not know, but Bowser is a rescue
was a trash dog.
He's a trash dog. Yeah, because he was a rescue dog, and he lived on the street before I got him. And God help him, even though he gets 2 meals a day, he would still eat out of the garbage.
Oh, of course.
Bowser rolled a
You never go back.
D4 and got a 4 in his life.
That's true. Yeah, maybe that's the happy ending of this game, is you get adopted by a woman in her 20s. Okay.
Oh look, an actor.
Yes. Okay. So I rolled because you got absolute success.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd like you to roll another D4 for me,
Cool.
and I will allow you to add. You can control the trash situation essentially.
Ooh.
Become one with the trash.
Whoever controls the trash controls the planet.
That's the power.
Controls the universe.
I
What'd you
actually
get?
rolled a 4.
Ooh, that's good.
I think I say, oh, that's not good. I'm like, oh no.
You're dead. You're dead instantly. No.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, he actually finds out that cooked rice is bad for him.
Can we have like? Not only is it the kebab shop, but it's like the dumpster is like overflowing.
Yeah.
Like they missed collection this week or something. It was a public holiday. Yeah.
You rolled 4 for your trash situation, which is a row of black sacks. So exactly that. Like you were looking for a specific kind of tech place, right?
Yeah, that's
There's
his,
a big
his
kind
goal.
of tech warehouse, but at the front of that tech warehouse is a kebab stall, right? It's a kebab what do you call it? Moving van, a food van. They operate at the front because they know that people in this warehouse are usually hungry. It's a cheap feed. It's quick. It's easy. It's greasy, right? And you get a lot of kind of tradies. There's order repair across the road. It's all that very industrial area. So this food van kind of parks itself there in front of this big warehouse and gets all the customers from quite a wide radius. As a result, the bins have been overflowing, right? And they have just, because one person is only working, it's down to a skeleton crew for the food van, so they haven't had time to like fully get to the dumpster. So the big black garbage bags have just been placed at the back of the food van, right behind, so it's not kind of interfering with food handling laws. But just like we'll put it there, and then at the end of the shift we'll just walk it over to the bin. So you have a row of black sacks.
A row of black sacks at the back of the van.
At the back of the food van, and the kebab van. Phil, you're quite good at naming silly stalls.
Oh, I already had one in mind that he was going to come
for the
back
food van?
Benjamin was going to come back and let them know of.
Oh, great. Okay.
Well, I'm happy to defer, yeah.
Yeah, great.
Absolutely.
Benjamin takes a...
but you get more info.
Yes.
You get the obstacles too. You
The
get the
other
obstacles.
thing is I rolled 3 obstacles, right? So as you got an absolute success, you see that there is a resident kind of dog. Not...
Yep.
Bowser!
He knows what he is.
It's about 28 kilos. It's obviously the pet of the food van owner. As a result, it's very friendly. Like, it knows the customers. It kind of gets a lot of scraps that way. And it just kind of like sits there. They've got its basket at the front. So the food van has like a little stripy veranda, and there's like a little basket. And this dog just kind of sleeps in the sun all day, and until people decide to feed it. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's outside of his routine.
Don't you
I
dare
love it.
apologize.
He's adding flavor.
So annoying tonight.
Also, the keen eyes observers can see the bow tie that Bowser has.
Yeah. So you see this dog, that is one of your obstacles. You also see that in some of these bags, like in the overfill, you spot some bright green peppers. You spot some jalapenos, which are very, very bad for your little animal tummies.
And Benjamin's British, so he can handle spice even less.
Yeah, true.
I've got ulcers from the stress.
So you spot that they are mainly coming out of like one of the sacks in particular, one of the garbage bags, the kind of like third. If there's about 5, the third one seems to have this kind of quite a lot of seeds and stuff around it.
Yeah.
So that's one of your other obstacles. And the last obstacle is that there are security cameras kind of pointing all around this. As it's at the front of this kind of big industrial warehouse, like in the car park, there are security cameras kind of giving a vague kind of pointing down on a vague area of the car park itself. It seems to cover most of it, maybe not all of it.
If you're in a parking lot that has like at the backs of several different places, they're going to be guarding their back entrances as well. So it makes sense to have like several cameras around that area.
So that is what you see from that amazing roll. You got an absolute success. So all of the obstacles that were going to be hidden to you are now revealed. And you
I
have
love this game.
information. Yeah.
I know everything.
It's fun when you win.
So Benjamin, he flaps up and he starts gliding around, his keen eyes, observing for a potential boon that he can uncover. And he sees a gaggle of people forming, and his eyes are automatically drawn to this big beast of a contraption that these people are gaggling towards, and he realizes, oh, it's a van, and he starts to note everything that you've said, and he careens around and flaps back and finds Gronk and Apricot, and he lands on Apricot's head, and just like kind of like peers over at Apricot.
Okay, like I feel like be careful of the dupe. Be careful of the dupe. I just preened. It's fine.
Like,
it's fine.
In the way that when you do like bat a bird, they kind of like clumsily like flap off.
Okay, it's getting worse. Okay, it's
flap
getting
him
worse.
off. So here is the skinny, as they say, the 411.
No one says
yeah, I know this.
I have found
I feel like I've heard that before.
particular parking lot that should absolutely be where we go. Now, have any of you heard of Kenny's Kebabs?
Oh, have I?
Not familiar. What's its deal? Like, is it good?
Well, I think there is a human being called Kenny who hands out kebabs in exchange for what the humans call currency.
Oh my gosh, do you think I could like exchange my platform? We could promote his product. Oh my gosh, would he go for that?
Sponsorship.
Well,
I think Kenny's chips, they're like cut so thick and they're like barely even cooked through. They're the best. I think he deserves.
We gotta get you some.
Exactly, but I think your instinct's right. More people should know about his soggy chips. So I think
the word out there.
Yeah, there's danger.
You can get the word out there while I get the chips.
Hello.
Sorry. What's up? What? Yeah,
sorry.
Let's go. What's
sorry,
up?
I was
You
dreaming.
okay?
Stop moving. Stop it. I'll snap at you. It's
You're
instant.
like moving so much. Hang on. I'm gonna just quickly okay.
Stop him. Stop.
What's up, Buttercup?
Well, I noticed a few things that might be problematic. There's a dog. A big
What
one.
are we talking? Like, yeah, a big dog? Does it look like it has followers? Like, are we
Benjamin-
talking like groom?
So Benjamin thinks it's huge, but it's actually a corgi. But it's just to Benjamin, it's massive. So he goes,
That
"Oh,
sounds insane.
it's a frightfully big dog. Also
no.
travels
I got-
low to the ground, and it's
I got bitten
keen
by a dog
eyes."
once.
Oh my gosh, did you really?
Yep.
Oh
that
my gosh, you
happened.
poor thing.
Ow,
Oh my
it hurt.
gosh.
Look, I got a little scar, little patch in my fur there.
You're so tough.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Don't be
Sometimes,
don't be
you have to
hurting
do what you got to
yourself.
do to feed your family. So
You know, that's really admirable. That's
Yeah.
really admirable. But
Yeah.
this dog is going to be
I could
a
take a dog.
problem.
I could take a
Well,
dog.
it seems very confident in itself. At the moment, it's quite docile and sitting around, but it's still a dog. And
I think
dogs
I
are
can
problematic.
take it. I
could take a
feel
dog.
like
We
we
could take a
can
dog.
just have a talk with it, honestly.
No,
Because
that's not how that works.
But like, if it belongs to what was his name, Lenny? If it belongs to Lenny, then maybe we could like strike up a deal.
Oh, well,
Well,
I think there might be a
I like this
second-
idea. You talk to it. I'll get the chips.
There is a second complication, though. I think a show is already being filmed there because there's a lot of cameras already in the parking lot. So somebody may have
Really?
creeped in to and already like a TV show of some description. It might be Kenny's cameras, actually. I'm not entirely sure, but they seem to be all around the area. So, somebody may have filled in on your business, as it were.
No. We can all share the spotlight. That being said, though, this is a really good opportunity for us to establish a brand. So I feel like we should go with our best foot forward. I feel like we got to look our best to really strike a pose for these people and get our faces out there.
I don't know. The missus will be pretty pissed if I'm on the news.
Oh, really? But you'd look so good.
Yeah, we like to
I'm
keep a low
going
profile. Keep to
slightly
ourselves,
dirty.
Keep to
Whoopsies.
ourselves. All that fuss. Maybe,
okay,
maybe if we, remove a couple of the cameras and we just have the choice angle that we decide.
You're so right. It's better to
Yeah.
get your good side. Don't let them have anything.
And then
they
while
can
you're
use
on that
against
camera,
you.
I'll get chips.
I love that you have a goal. I think
do,
that's
yeah.
really important. Okay. So what's our game plan? Are we gonna just rock up to Kenny's? Is it Kenny or Lenny? I've already forgotten.
Oh, Kenny. It is.
Kenny.
It is an alliterative title. Kenny's Kebabs.
Oh, that is good. That's good. That's good marketing right there.
You told
Okay,
me that.
so-
Yes.
Oh, you stop it, you. So what's the game plan? What are we thinking?
Also, Kenny completely forgot about the jalapenos thing, so he doesn't divulge that information. He
Oh,
forgot. There's a
Benny.
lot to take in.
Oh, Benny.
Oh, Benny.
Bless.
We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out on our
That's
way
all
through.
right. Might have to make a body roll if
Yeah.
you accidentally eat them.
I think Apricot's right. You're the brains, and I need someone to blame if things go wrong. So, what's the plan, Benny boy?
It's important in strategy.
Yeah,
What are we doing? What's the plan?
come on, Benny boy.
I think what we should do is we can using the shadows and the fact that there is a multitude of people. There is frightfully big crowd. For myself, I can
Ooh.
blend in the skies, and I think I could be lookout because I know when those cameras. Well, okay. Question: do you want to be seen by the cameras or not?
Well, I feel like what you said before was like really vital information that we want to get like the best angles.
Oh yes.
So
well, I can
maybe
let
not
you
all of
know
the
then.
cameras. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm thinking maybe like if you want to stick to the shadows, if you guys want to be like all clandestine, what if I draw us a bit of attention and you
Yes.
guys like sneak in under the radar, like all spy-like?
Well,
You
that's
are a
what
bit
I
of a
was going to
sight, I have to
suggest.
say.
If I was going to
Thank
suggest,
you,
if
I
you
try.
if you happen to bring the attention of the gaggle to you, I
can
can
do
direct Gronk to sneakily avoid the cameras and make
And
his
the
way
dog.
to the trash.
Yeah. All right, yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
sounds
and watch
good.
out for the dog, because I'm worried,
Yes.
Gronk. Not that I don't trust you, but if
No,
you've already got one like war wound, we don't want to add
Look,
another.
I've faced a dog, and his one good eye gets like a really like distant stare. If I have to do it again,
I love
I
that, but we
will.
have to think of the children, yeah?
Oh yeah,
Think
yeah,
of your
that's right.
kids.
I've got to get home to the kids.
Yeah.
Got to get
Baby
home
babies.
and screech at the kids.
Look,
Children do you have, by the way?
it's yeah, that's a good question. Like, what's the family situation looking like for you?
Well, last time Mrs. went scuttling about, I think there were like 6 clinging onto her. Yeah, 6 sounds about right.
That's a
Sounds
lot.
Oh,
Huh,
are they all
okay.
yours?
It's not very nice. Of course they're all his. Are
Oh.
they?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh
Do
my
they
gosh,
belong
you
to
hadn't
anyone?
considered that before then. It's just drama.
Look,
It's
I
just
try not
drama.
to get
Anyway,
sentimental. If times are tough, I will eat one of them.
that, we're going to come back to that. We probably shouldn't have that as an outside thought. That's an inside thought. That's what my therapist told me. Anyway, let's get cracking.
All right, distraction, look out.
Yep.
Infiltration.
Chips. Yeah,
Chips.
that's
Chips.
right. You're a chip
Eyes on
man,
the prize.
Pie man, little prancer raccoon. Yeah, I'm good at names too. Let's go.
Let's go.
Great. So the plan is that Apricot will kind of charm people and be enough of a distraction that the other two can kind of sneak in more subtly. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hooray!
For Benjamin to kind of like call out like a path for Gronk to take based on like the cameras and the lay of the land. Like Benjamin will probably perch himself on top of the truck, so that he gets like a little bit of an overview.
Great.
Sick.
All right. So you kind of move together. Benjamin is kind of going from the air. The other two, Apricot and Gronk, are naturally moving along the ground. You are moving away from the hustle and bustle of people. Things are getting more quiet-ish, or rather there are larger stretches where you are not encountering people. This isn't city, this is where people go and they work. However, we are arriving like a little bit after the lunch rush. So that's like maybe 2 p.m. or
2-ish,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Enough so that enough bags of trash have accumulated behind the van. But you
Yeah.
know, there may be some tradies or tradespeople, to people who aren't Aussie, who are kind of like, they've got different knockoff times. I think Kenny is kind of scraping down some of the grills in the inside of the van.
Oh, I smell old grease.
One tradie in their high visibility gear is kind of sitting. There's like a very sad, rusty kind of table and chairs that they always put out, along with some milk crates that people can just kind of sit on, and he's having a smoko. And that's the kind of scene that you get. It's
Benny
kind of,
boy,
you know,
we've hit
warmish
the
day, so
jackpot.
the sense of trash are filling your heightened animal nostrils.
Look at those bags.
And, yeah, take
Yes.
it away, gang.
And he like Benjamin will flap onto the top of the truck. It's like the good thing, as he's like looking out and tries to do that spy thing of talking while not looking at you, even though no one can understand what he's saying. It's just pigeon talk. He goes, the good thing about this is up here I'm quite clandestine, and no one will be any the wiser. However, that being said, Gronk, my good chum, we shall wait until Apricot enacts her cunning ruse to deflect the audience for our caper's needs.
I think I think he means you're up.
Okay, and I think Apricot's gonna pull out one of those like little wind up like little music boxes. And it's just like one little trash heap one, and is gonna sit it down and kind of position herself in a area that's got enough people that are gonna turn their attention away from the cart. and is just going to start very kind of half remembered TikTok dances that she's seen Shmally Shmilio start doing. So we got a bit of Renegade going on. We got a little bit of hit in the gritty. And is just gonna do a little like very slapdash choreography. Okay, everyone look at me. I'm gonna do a thing. Okay, this is a dance that I learned from my baby cousins. I'm gonna assume I have some. Okay, and it goes like this, and it's gonna hit her little wind-up jukebox and start doing little TikTok dances. I don't know if there's anything I can roll with like the cute factor.
It would be
it's gotta be
cute is a stat. Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to roll cute.
Yeah, please do. So
I like the idea if you fail, it's
roll...
just fucking terrifying.
Yeah, you roll the amount of d4s equal to your stat. So whatever number
3.
you have. Yep. So you roll 3 d4s and you take the highest that you roll.
Come on, my beautiful dice. Oh, that's a 3 on my highest.
Nice.
Okay. So that is a partial success.
Look at me go. Oh my gosh, guys, look at me. Oh my gosh.
She's going. So
that's a partial success. So the guy on Smoko was kind of like, "Oi, Kenny, there's a bloody raccoon. Oh, check this shit out. Come on. Hey, Kenny, come on."
What do you mean there's a raccoon? They're not even native.
I like that we've now established that we're in Australia, which means that Benjamin travelled a long way.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I forgot.
Troy in the
Kenny.
chat said 2020 era TikTok dances. So she's a couple years behind, but it's all she knows.
Is it funnier if we're in Australia or in London? I'll go either way.
No, because I needed to go somewhere. So Australia makes it,
Yeah, cool. You flew all the way to Australia.
Also, I like the idea.
He thought it was a cruise, but it was just like a container ship.
Yeah, the fashions are so old for Apricot that it wasn't even TikTok; it was Musically.
It was Musically.
Gosh.
It was 2018.
It was a great time. It was the best of times.
Man.
It was the worst of times.
Is he wearing clothes? Is that raccoon wearing clothes?
Yeah, she's. Just to describe what Apricot is currently wearing, she is wearing like a Valentino like crop top. She is full Pooh Bear with pants situation. And then she's wearing her tiny little Converses that were bought initially for like those rich babies. But now she is wearing them. So she's got her little Converses on and she's doing the Renegade.
Terry, I've got to get this on the gram. Hang on.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know what I expected to find when I googled raccoon crop top.
Raccoon full Pooh Bear.
You're on a list.
Dave is quickly getting out his phone and recording you. They're kind of whooping. They're very exciting.
Has the dog noticed?
I was just gonna say, yeah.
I'm gonna get
because it's not a 4, it is a partial success.
Oh, no.
The dog kind of, lifts its head at hearing the check this shit out. And the tinny noise from whatever kind of weird raccoon phone you have. Kind of you see it's in that kind of snoozing position, with paws in between, with its head in between its paws, and you see its nose start kind of going, and then like one ear pricks up, its eyes open, it sees you, and it's on. And it like starts to run at you.
Now, for the hilarity, is this still a corgi?
Yeah, that's funnier.
Yeah.
Given that Apricot has a 1 in senses, I don't think she's really ever considered anything a threat besides like dip in subscribers. So she has no concept of this being a dangerous situation. She's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I've got a fan! Hello! Oh my gosh! Oh, you're getting very close. Okay."
Ronk, I think now would be the time.
Let's get it on. Let's go.
Your notice as well has definitely gone from 0 to I'll say 2.
You don't want it to get to 4,
If it gets to 4, animal control comes.
Oh, shoot. Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know
We
that
get
was
tranked or caged or
I
something.
didn't read this. I'll be honest, I didn't read the handbook.
Yeah.
We can
I
actually
saw
get
trash
knocked.
piles and was like, hell yeah.
You can get knocked out of the game.
Yes, you can.
Sick, sick.
And you are like the
Honestly,
most noticeable character possible.
if she makes it onto the news, this will be considered a victory in Apricot's
Excellent.
eyes. So either way, she's winning.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've got a fail. Oh gosh, okay, hey, no touch. Oh gosh, oh it's right in my face. Okay, hey buddy, help.
I'm gonna take that
you-
opportunity to sneak across the parking lot.
Oh, great. Yeah, while this dog is kind of circling Apricot, and she is on her little kind of plinth, kind of batting it away with her little raccoon paws. Yeah, Gronk, you're gonna sneak across. How exactly are you doing this?
So I would like to use my senses because I am using my like keen eyesight and communicating with like seeing clearly Benny Boy's instructions, like little to the left, little to the right, little flap here, little flap there, little peck this way, and I feel like that is what's going to guide me to through the security cameras and to the bags at the van.
You know what?
Excellent.
I think
Well,
also Benjamin will try and assist you by showing the path. That's where he carefully places his droppings as he flies overhead. He does a quick around, and you just follow the white drip road, as it were.
Excellent.
Oh,
Thanks,
are you
Benny
sure
Boy.
he can ingest? He can ingest.
So my senses are +3.
Yes, we would like to use the disclaimer that none of this is factually. We've researched animals, not at all. This may not be factually accurate. Please don't treat animals like this, or use any of this information in dealing with animals.
Animals do have rich inner lives, though. That part's accurate.
Yes. And Troy, in answer to your question, it is true that uncooked rice harming pigeons is a myth. It was a myth that was debunked. They can eat rice. In fact, there's not a lot they can't eat.
What about cooked rice?
That's fine too.
I think Sean personally went out there and myth busted this.
What about
hand
half
shoveling
cooked
rice in a pigeon's mouth? I know
Brown
you're faking.
rice,
I know
Sean.
you're faking.
What about
That's
jasmine
massive.
rice?
What's the basmati on there? We can go through all the rice we have available now.
What about
I'm so
rolled
glad
rice
this game is
flakes?
going well.
Yeah, rice bubbles.
Yeah, what about 'em?
Rice crispy pops. What's happening here?
Okay, so what was the roll again? If someone could remind me.
So I rolled senses and to sneak across the
Yeah.
parking lot.
Yeah.
And I got a 3.
Okay, cool. Partial success. You kind of, I'm trying to figure out how this could get you what you want, but not quite.
Could he get to the trash bag, but because I didn't tell him, he gets the jalapeno bag?
That's a good one.
Work.
Yeah. You, I guess, in kind of just like flying straight over it. And as you said, you didn't quite remember which one was the jalapeno bag. Yeah, you're dropping.
He didn't even mention it.
Straight there.
No.
So that's your little complication.
I direct you to the third bag, specifically.
Well,
Yes.
I think what happens is, like, he realizes he's home free. The distraction, the dog's over there. The people are looking the other way. He's not on the cameras. So, no bored security guard is going to come and drive him off. The chips are in sight. And he just gets tunnel vision. His one good eye, like, pops open. And he's just straight into the first bag he can see. It just happens to be full of jalapenos.
No.
His little tummy.
And I'm assuming you were just
Like I said, ulcers.
naturally, you're a possum. You're kind of going straight with your mouth, right?
I mean, what do you go with? What else would you go with?
I have opposable thumbs, so yeah.
All
Bit
right,
fancy,
hoity-toity
bit
with
alright.
your opposable
Calm
thumbs.
down. Calm
Alright.
down. You're the one throwing away all this perfectly good trash.
I love how I'm a
Wasteful.
character in this suddenly.
I don't know if you noticed on the
Ellen's
stream, I've
out of
labeled you the
jalapenos.
trash master.
I did see that. It's quite delightful.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, I just did a bit of Googling, and I'm going to read this following sentence to you. Possums are just like people who can't stand anything spicy. Just smelling the hot peppers can send them running because the scent alone irritates their sinuses.
Oh! You didn't tell me there was...
Okay, well, I think you're going to need to make some sort of resistance roll for this. I'd say... Yeah,
Body,
look,
right?
yeah, body or senses.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's kind of aggravating your
true.
senses.
Well,
you know, whatever you think is most appropriate.
well, senses is a better role, but I think body is actually more appropriate, and failure is fun. So I'm gonna go with my 1d4 body to resist this.
Oh, please roll a 4 if you do.
I genuinely think it's more appropriate. So I've got 1d4. I got a 2. I got a 2
Okay, so that is a partial fail.
to resist.
It is, yeah, it is not enough to send you just scarpering. But like you cannot quite see, like your senses are like hampered.
Oh, but what can I? I got a pepper in my one good eye.
Yeah, and I like it's just kind of left you kind of writhing around, like opening up the bags a little bit.
There's like, he's gone in there, right? There's a comic pause. Like he dives in. Benjamin like just remembers about the peppers like as he's diving, and he's like, oh! There's a comic pause, and then he comes flying back out. And he lands on the ground, a shower of jalapeno and seeds. And they land on him. No! I can't see, I'm blind!
Yeah.
Betty boy, I'm blind!
Ellen.
Yes.
If
Yes,
I
sure.
may,
My wife must be so
Benjamin-
confused right now.
Benjamin at this moment is going to peer down at Gronk, and a little wry smile creeps across his face. He didn't forget. He hoped for it.
Dun dun dun! This is Trash Pals, not Trash Frenemies.
PvP in fucking Trash Pals?
Not so much PvP as
First
he's
your
using this.
mid-max.
Yeah.
PvP.
He looks
Where's your loyalty?
as he sees Gronk on the floor and Apricot being soon to be accosted by the corgi and the gaggle of fans. There's sufficient distraction so that he can fly up to one of the cameras and try and rip one of the cameras out because he wants cameras, and there's enough of a distraction.
You sick son of a gun.
Wow, so you had ulterior motives for this heist.
Yes, I have.
Better catch
as it
that damn
were,
pigeon.
The reasons are my own.
Oh my god. Yes, that's
Curse
right.
this British pigeon.
Oh no. Okay, well.
He like says
Never
to himself,
trust
he
the
flies
British.
Off, he
That's what
goes,
I've always said.
aha! The true ruse has taken form. Away! And he flies
Benjamin!
Oh my god, Jacques!
So can I just ask for my own curiosity, has Benjamin completely abandoned his Trash Pals, or it's just he's going for this other score?
The second one. He had
Okay.
no qualms about using them to this end. He may have to explain it away later, but he's like, yeah, Gronk gets hurt a little, like gets a bit of discomfort, but it's in service of a higher cause. The
Right.
uncooked
Hey god,
rice
this
room.
is just like Schmiley Schmishmealy all over.
It's TikTok drama.
So we have Gronk
Musically drama.
writhing around in discomfort after being jalapenoed. We have Apricot kind of like, you know, backing away from a snarling corgi. And Benjamin, you're going to dislodge a security camera. Is
Yeah,
that
I
correct?
feel like with my body of 3, I at least have a chance of this working.
Boom.
Absolutely. Give it a go. Yeah, give me a roll, please.
Yeah, okay. So
Dexterous
Yeah,
little
because you're just
beak
trying
that,
to rip it out, aren't
that
you?
guy has.
Go and
Aha.
beak first.
I think, like, I can imagine him like unscrewing the like.
But his whole body rotates.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! Like sticks the beak in, and then it's like it's like a drill.
I rolled a 4 again.
Shit! Wow.
Benjamin MVP.
Sean is fucking power gaming this
He really
this little Trash Pals game.
I feel like Benjamin deliberately targets the oldest looking tech, and it's not so much that the camera is old, but the contraption that holds it like into the wall is clearly like it's a rusty screw. It looks like it's slowly decaying. It looks like the easiest one to potentially wrap his little claws, his talons around it. He calls them talons, they're not, he's a fucking pigeon. To like rip it out, and that's his intention.
Amazing. Okay, you have a camera. I'm gonna quickly flip back to Gronk. Just as you're writhing around, you're not making any effort to be quiet now, are you?
Well, it's hard when I've been betrayed and chemically attacked.
Pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you like do you think
I'm trying to get my senses back so I can get some chips. This is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Just from your writhing, a jalapeno kind of flies over the van and lands at the feet of Davo.
Oh no.
Where did this come from? Kenny, have you been throwing jalapenos at me? No, not since last time. That's so... Jalapeno just came from nowhere. Kenny's like, I don't know. Just, wait. Do you hear that? It sounds like a small animal is in some degree of discomfort. And I think maybe now is a good time for a little bio break. Just because all of the creatures are in a little bit of dire straits.
Except for Benjamin, he's fine.
I'm doing
well,
great.
he needs to get the camera out of here.
Yeah, he doesn't need to scarple with it.
I hope it's too heavy for your little feet to
And
carry.
if he's hoping to, like, you know, get the whole kit and caboodle, he probably still wants to help his friends get this trash haul.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will have a little bio break. It's very important to, you know, stay hydrated, give your leggies a little stretchy, and do all of those good things. So we will be, what are we thinking? Just like a 5, guys?
5-10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, 5-10.
Yeah, 10.
Yep, cool. All right, well, we will be back very, very shortly. So thank you, everyone who has joined us in the chat. Don't go nowhere. And, hey, it's a great point to get people on. If you know people who... Get in the comments.
Get in the comments.
Yeah. If you have any ideas
for
what
2 seconds, and you would.
That's all the time I needed.
Yeah, it's what they call a TikTok Zoom. Yeah. So please, if you have any ideas or crazy things that you want to see happen in the second half of this game of Trash Pals, post them, and then we will get back to you when we come back from our bio break.
Yay!
Thanks so much, everyone. We'll be back.
Bye soon.
Bye. Hello, everyone. Hi. We are back with Roll to Cast Live, and we are playing Trash Pals. We've been playing Trash Pals. This is our second half of this game. It's very, very fun. We've all gotten pretty silly, and in our break, we were googling corgis fighting raccoons.
I've dropped it in the chat. There is corgi and raccoon wrestling for anyone who wants it.
It's so cute.
And that is a great reminder. If you aren't already, get into the Roll to Cast Discord, because anytime that we do
comments,
get into the comments. Yeah, anytime that we do a live stream like this, there's always a little bit of chitter chatter. There's memes, there's funnies. We love to talk about all the different game systems we explore, which there are a plethora of them. And of course, we like to talk about our actual play podcast. So yeah, hop into the Discord, and we will post that video.
I popped it into the YouTube comments. I didn't realize that a corgi and a raccoon are the same fucking size.
It's an even match. It's an even match.
I love them. I love them.
But let's focus on our particular feral friends. Yes. So currently, as we left off, Benjamin, the nefarious pigeon with plans, was yanking out an old security camera, the real reason for his heist. And before he goes home to roost, his friends are in some degree of distress. Gronk, who had torn through a bag of rubbish only to discover that is chock full of jalapenos, getting all up in his sinuses. He is now left with his one good eye, now not so good anymore. And we have...
I hope there's some allergy pills in this trash.
Yeah, you have to keep going.
Where's the antihistamines?
And we have Apricot the raccoon, who doing her cute TikTok dance whilst being accosted by a snarling corgi.
I'm just trying to do my thing.
Dave the tradie, however, Davo the trado, saw a little spattering of jalapenos. And he kind of was, holding up the jalapeno.
Picked it up off the floor? What a grub.
Disgusting. Davo, you're a grub.
Imagine a kind of detective show. The jalapeno lands in front of him. He looks up, he picks it up, looks at where the trajectory would have sent it behind the van, stands himself up. I gotta check this shit out.
Like, gives it a lick.
It's a jalapeno.
My God, I'm so intelligent.
That's 200,000 Scovilles, that is.
goes into his mind palace so he can...
Yeah. Yeah, you see all the maps.
all the different...
Sean from Hot Ones briefly appears.
Goes to the encyclopedia in his mind, pulls out all the different peppers.
Reaper peppers.
And he's gonna start walking behind the van to investigate further. What are you doing, Trash Pals?
Okay,
talking then.
So I feel like I feel like we've left Apricot for too long. Like, we have to resolve the dog situation. Like, I feel like we have to know what happens next.
On the nose.
Because that was all happening simultaneously, so we have to kind of know we have to know the outcome of that to decide what happens in the rest of the scene. I think.
Yeah. The music is still going. You're trying your best to boogie your way out of this, but how are you trying to get away from this dog?
Is the music like a Fisher-Price toy? It's like some sort of terrible nursery rhyme.
It's Mattel's Old MacDonald Had a Farm, but it's being played through like a busted speaker, so it's
with a dying battery.
With a dying battery, so it's pretty... It's got the same energy as Daisy.
Oh, yeah.
It's really off-putting, but she's like doing her dances. Yeah.
Amazing.
2020 TikTok. I think at the moment, how in Apricot's business is this particularly rambunctious corgi?
I think the more that you're trying to dance away from it, the more it's kind of following you and
Still being interesting.
Ooh.
Still being interesting.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Yes, yeah, you're activating its prey drive. The more you dance.
I think doing something that Apricot has always wanted to do but never quite had the reason to do it. Not quite know if this is actually going to work or not. Apricot's going to try and do a death drop and then just play dead at the end of her death drop.
Sean, can you Google whether
from Benjamin?
Can you Google whether raccoons ever play dead?
Yeah, I'm looking it up now.
I know playing possum is a thing, right?
Yes,
definitely.
Yeah, well, this
I
queen
think a
has
raccoon
range.
would understand the idea of if I don't move, it can't see me.
Don't Google that to everyone at home. Just don't.
Oh no! Not as cute as Possum Fights Corgi in Cafe.
It's not playing.
It's not playing dead.
Okay.
It is dead. Just found pictures of dead. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
yeah,
this.
he's gonna
I think
go in-
this raccoon understands that concept.
This raccoon would understand it. And just for the thing, I was like, she knows she can't run because she's like quite large. And she knows she can't fight because she's a raccoon and has no fighting instinct. So she's gonna do the one thing that she knew people would like really love. Might get her attention, might get the dog away from her, is just to do the most dramatic death drop she can and fall to the ground and have her great ending moment.
Play. Okay, would you please, what kind of role are you doing for me there?
Ooh, I feel like that would be, would it be a smarts role?
Or a body? You're using your body for something.
Yeah, I would say body. Cute.
Body?
The definition of cute is to diffuse the situation as well.
Okay, if I can roll a cute, that's my best one.
But
I feel like being dramatic maybe falls under cute if you want to go that way.
Yeah, it's a performance.
Because
the way
it's
that you're doing it.
the way that you're describing it does kind of fit into cute for me.
This is part of her artistry. Okay, give me that.
You're trying to confuse the corgi.
I got a 4.
Hey! Benjamin rolls.
Thank goodness. I didn't think it would be. It might get a little too real if I rolled a 1.
Yeah, God, yeah, we didn't even discuss about possibility of death. But don't worry, the only death that we're going to be seeing is Apricot's stunning death drop. Can you describe a bit how you go into it, Apricot?
So Apricot was forced to watch, and by forced to, she means like begrudgingly did it and then got really into it. Watched a lot of onstage death drops from Schmiley Schmilio when they were going through like potential trends they could jump on. And at one point watched this amazing creator in like a Sailor Moon outfit do this stunning death drop. Where basically, the leg goes up, the arms go back, the left knee kind of gives in, and she falls to the ground, perfectly cushioned by quite an ample frame. And Angel spreads the arms down, and as she goes and sticks the tongue out.
I think because it's an if you are watching along at home. This is G is describing an actual Vogue performer who famously dressed up as Sailor Moon and just to quote that one person on TikTok, slayed the boots down, Houston, I'm deceased. That's
what's going through Apricot's mind. She wants someone to say slay the boots down, I'm deceased.
I will
Shelley,
know that these
Shelley, did that was that a death drop?
Oh shit! Yeah. Can you believe that Jimbo won All Stars?
No, the raccoon just did a death drop.
Oh, missed it! No,
you missed it. I can't believe you missed it.
No, did you get it? Did you get a video?
Apricot almost raises to like, I'm gonna almost do it again, but doesn't actually get it. But the thought crosses her mind that she needs to put on another show later.
It's been 7 seconds and it's already gone viral.
Yes, Oh my gosh! And because it's an absolute success, the one tradie who did catch it like put it on TikTok. It's oh shit! I've already got 20 likes. That's pretty big for me. Usually I just do food reviews in my van. You guys would know if you followed me. Yeah, we're not having this discussion again, Jerry, okay? You shouldn't be making TikToks on company dime. I don't know what the legalities are in there, and if I like your content and the boss sees me, I'm just saying if you were a real friend, you would have followed me. Anyway, that kind of resolves itself. And you did such a good cute roll that the corgi kind of like sniffs up to you and kind of like nudges you with its nose and kind of sits and goes and just kind of like starts licking you.
It's an empathetic corgi.
Corby?
Corby?
Yeah.
Corby the corgi.
Apricot is going to try and maintain her cool, keep the performance going. She knows the show must go on.
Keep the character. Keeping character.
Keeping character. Milking the views.
Yeah. But either way, this corgi is no longer snapping at you, and it appears to be somewhat saddened by your apparent death.
We're going to be the best of friends. I just know it.
And it kind of like, resumes its pose before, but yeah, like arms fully outstretched, like head just nestled in the crook, and just kind of like watching you to see if you spring back up again. We will head over to whatever the hell Gronk is doing. As Davo the Trader is kind of he's on his own little detective story. Is he's trying to figure out the mystery of what the fuck is up with these jalapenos.
I think it's time for my special move. Right?
Do it! Take it away.
Those of you who aren't Australian, who are watching this, watching it back later, watching it now, stumble across it in the later times. If you've never heard a possum scream,
oh god,
dear lord. So Gronk, knowing that, everything's on the line, he reaches down into his primal self. The possum that he is when he's out of a night alone and not with the wife and kids. The possum reaching back to his evolutionary origins before civilization, before crawl spaces and trash cans, when his kind ruled the canopies. And from deep within him, says Dave.
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
When you listen back to that, Phil, you're going to hear how robotic it sounds as well.
I'm sure it sounds terrible.
More menacing.
I'm going to get my cyberpunk story.
So I get to roll senses and body, which is 4, and if I succeed, I get a +1 to wherever I do next, because I have channeled the. It's literally in the book. It's called the unholy power of the screen, which is why I reached for an epic evolutionary metaphor. It's my special power.
It's also going to raise our group notice by 1.
It does.
As well.
It is.
Yes.
You're up to 3.
We are like the most noticeable trash pals ever. So I've already got a 4 off my first 2 dice. So I get a 4. So that means I get a +1 on my next roll. So, me versus Dave.
Yes. What are you gonna do?
The great combat I'm here for.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, what are the combat rules for trash pals?
Dave's gonna die.
There are none.
Dave's gonna contract something horrendous.
Yeah, oh my god.
Wait, no, this is Australia, so rabies isn't a thing.
Yes. You can also get rabies shots after being bitten, which is good.
Yeah. This is also true.
That is actually true, and you can take that fact away from this game of trash.
If there's one thing you take away from this,
I really thought rabies and quicksand were going to be bigger factors in my adult life.
Yes.
So I've researched enough about these 2 things. I feel like to avoid them now.
Yeah.
Rabies is like fascinatingly horrible. Like
yes,
it is.
It's like really
horrific.
Interestingly horrible.
The way it messes with the brain. Oh my god.
Yeah. And this is someone who's
Troy,
reading
who
a
I
Chuck
believe we
Palahniuk
blew out
novel
his
right now.
ears.
Yeah, you destroyed Troy with your raccoon.
Sorry,
Your possum
Troy.
screeching.
Sorry, dude.
As intended.
Yes,
so
what is
the
Gronk
juxtaposition,
into?
because I was like, naturally the thing would be to fly at Dave as he comes around the corner. But that sucks for my stats. So I do have 2 in cute, right? So he's like, what is that noise? And he comes round the corner, and there he is. Little Gronk. Face in a styrofoam packet with a little chip hanging out his face. And this ungodly noise has come from this cute little possum fella.
With his bleary red eyes from when the jalapenos got
It kind of makes him look
That makes them
sad.
shine. It makes them shine in the
He's
darkness.
doing the Puss in Boots look
Yeah.
up.
Do you guys know the meme of the like crying cat?
Yes,
Yeah.
the one wrapped in tin foil, and the little bit of butter on its belly. Oh, that makes me cry in real life every time.
We might be thinking of different cats.
Oh, let me find you the buttered cat. I'll find it.
Roll 2
Alright.
cute, and I get to
Yes.
plus 1 from my epic scream.
Because you had your roll.
Roll 2 3s, so either one of those would have sufficed to turn into a 4.
Amazing.
I succeed
Oh!
and more. Yeah,
What
that's
are you
me
doing?
being very cute. So instead of flowers, it's chips.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
Chips and gravy.
Dave is kind of like staring at you for a long time. You're staring back at him. The jalapeno falls from his grip. He reaches into his pocket. And he whips out his phone.
And then what I'll do is this styrofoam packet, I'm just gonna put my teeth through the corner of it and start hauling it out of here. It's time.
looky,
Ceiling cat.
people. Yes, it's
This is
similar.
the cat with butter
Oh,
on
I
it.
see. Yeah, with butter on it. Oh, I've seen the face before. I haven't seen the rest of it.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just a little garlic bread.
He really is.
I was thinking of a
Oh,
similar
it makes me cry.
like. I was thinking of this cat.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah. See that guy all the time. So that's what that's what Gronk is channeling. He's got
Yeah,
the teary
and
eyes from the
dragging-
jalapenos, and then while he's like awed, I'm just gonna drag this styrofoam packet. It was like you know when you like your eyes are bigger than your stomach,
Yeah.
and you get a large chips, and you were
All
not
the time.
you didn't need a large chips, you didn't,
But she got him.
not with gravy, but that's what you got.
You
And then when you
not
can't eat them, you
Well,
you have to
small's
take
too
'em.
small. Small's too small.
And no one has a medium anymore.
so you got large. What are you gonna do? Eat
got
them later?
large.
No,
Yeah. And
Air fryer.
you see Dave's kind of shock
that is true.
kind of turn to joy.
Oh.
And as he's recording on his TikTok, yeah, look at this guy. He's bloody gotten his own serve of chips. You fucking believe this? All right,
Take on viral animals.
I was gonna say we got 2 viral videos now. We're not being very subtle.
Yeah. All right, you cobbers, follow me for more content. I'm Davo
Is
the
this
Trado.
Is this on the same page that he's doing his food reviews and he's also filming animals in the back of his food truck?
Oh yeah. Actually, he's like, yeah. Look, I agree with this little mate.
Health and service.
Penny's Kebabs has the best chips, and I reckon he agrees. And he zooms in on Gronk's kind of face.
Now, there's a potential of a 3rd viral video. Is that a fucking pigeon carrying a camera?
Yes. Okay. So you are carrying your like a large portion of chips away with you, Gronk.
That's the plan.
Apricot, you are still in position as this kind of now saddened corgi kind of whimpers at your feet.
I may take the corgi. That may be what my treasure is. Owning the corgi.
And yes,
oh, baby, no.
The visual aids are really adding to the stream, I have to say.
We're a visual medium, you see. Remember me.
Yeah, I've now added cute possum and cute corgi to my search history.
Recent searches,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, and so what is Benny boy? How is he trying to get this camera out? Like, he's got it, but like,
Yeah. So as Benjamin like flaps over to the decrepit, dilapidated like standing that the camera was attached to, he wraps his 2 feet around and he's kind of chortling to himself. Oh, delightfully devious, Benjamin. Oh, your plan that you concocted is coming into effect. And as he grabs it and lifts it off, oh, this is rather heavy. You didn't plan for everything, did you, Benjamin? All right, core strength. And he's just like, it's going to be like hovering up and down, and if possible, he's just going to try and, for lack of a better plan, he's trying to fly it over to maybe a aforementioned. They had talked about a meeting, a rendezvous spot after the heights if they happen to get themselves separated.
Yeah.
So he's going to attempt to lug it away from the parking lot without being spotted. Whether that occurs or not is anyone's guess, and whether he can hold on to it is the other thing too.
Yeah. All right. Would you please give me a roll with whatever? So, yeah, you're trying to just like get out of there stealthily, right?
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably
hauling
a
a
body.
camera. Hauling a camera.
That'd be a
Body, right?
Body, yeah, because he's just
Body,
trying to. This wasn't part of his plan that it was going to be heavy. So
This is physical strength now.
yes,
Yeah.
So I reckon our rendezvous point is like, you know, where they have like a tiny bit of unused space, so they just like they stick like some shrubs there. A tree.
Yeah. There's like
Chair.
there's a random like
There's a bench
assortment
there.
of hedges.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make any
Everyone's
sense,
watching
but
this.
what else were they going to put there?
We just got to fill some space here, otherwise the council will they'll like cut it off from our permit. Apricot's just watching this go with like one open eye, just like cracked open, watching Benjamin.
Watching it flap over,
camera.
thinking for a sec, like just as he goes over you,
Please
like,
don't
"Whoa."
drop. Please don't drop. If you drop that on me, I swear to God.
Success. He rolls a 3.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, which is a partial success.
Yeah, things still get complicated.
No, if
Yeah.
you drop that on me, I swear to God.
I think it's partial in that you get it out, but I
Little
do
seeming.
think a cord trails. And
Whacking someone in the head.
yeah, and you hear it like kind of scraping across the top of Kenny's kebab van. And he goes, "What the fuck is happening here? What the actual fuck is going on? There's a fucking raccoon. We're in Australia.
There's a weird cat
fucking-
outside.
What is There's a possum. I don't know. And
My corgi's depressed.
my corgi's fucking sad.
Well, he's vermin doing. Why have I got a Boston accent? I'm in Australia. Shit.
So I'm gonna say your notice has been bumped up to 4, which does mean
We're in trouble.
that he
Get
is
out of here.
calling animal control. So
We've
this
been
will kind of
busted.
make it or break it for your group. You have to
Okay.
get away. As you get a partial success, like you are on your, like you can carry it to the rendezvous point.
We do get apparently the group has one final chance to avoid
You do.
capture.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
That'll
Well,
be the kind
I'll,
of.
I will screech across the parking lot. Apricot, we scored. Time to scarper.
Oh my god, yes! Apricot is like, pops the head up. Oh, shit!
Chips and AV equipment. The whole lot.
He kind of like looks up at you.
Hey, little guy. Very
and gives
slow
you one big lip
movements.
across.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh my gosh, you are so cute. Oh my gosh. Help me out here. I gotta go over there. You take me there. Pointing up the rendezvous point. Can I jump on the
Dogs
corgi?
can't talk in this universe.
Holy shit! Are we the only 3 animals that talk in this? Oh my god!
This was what I was thinking. For a second, I was like, can the corgi talk?
We're
Apparently
the only 3.
I think only if you were a trash pal.
Pal.
This is a
The power of-
domesticated animal.
Yeah.
Not a trash animal. If it was a trash dog, then yeah. But
So
no.
if it loses its job.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, how would you like to communicate? You can absolutely jump on the corgi. I will allow.
I'm gonna jump on the corgi, and I'm gonna assume that maybe part of what got its attention as well was the music from my little box. I'm gonna chuck it in the direction of the rendezvous point, and hope to goodness the corgi has the wisdom to go play fetch.
Where the rock?
It's still
Kenny.
playing Old MacDonald
Kenny,
farm.
is your meat off? Because I swear there is a raccoon with its nails done riding a corgi.
I don't fucking know. Look, animal control said they're on their way. Hey, wait, that's my dog. He says that. Okay, I don't
understand it, but
what stat is most appropriate for this chicanery? You're trying to lure the corgi to you.
Well, I'm preying on the corgi's baser instincts to play fetch, given it's a domesticated animal. So probably smarts.
Smart?
You're trying to
Yeah.
outsmart the corgi, yeah.
I'm trying to outsmart the corgi by playing fetch.
Outsmart the dumb corgi.
Outsmart the dumb corgi. And I hope it bloody works, because I got a 4.
Yay! Hell yeah!
Bring it home, bring it home.
Imagine, there you go, focus, yeah!
There we are.
There we go.
Yay! Oh
Pink
my
and black.
gosh.
Nice.
Nice
All right.
start.
Hey.
Yeah, what perfect timing. You can hear like in the distance you can hear kind of rubber wheels screeching.
The response time in this town is amazing.
Ambulances don't get here this
Yeah,
fast.
that's
To be fair-
right.
To be fair, there have been viral videos
That's
of
true.
vermin,
They're actually fans of us that come to see us perform live.
Imagine
including
how...
a raccoon,
Yeah, I was
which
going
is
to say,
not
imagine
native.
how quick they would come if they're like, a raccoon!
Yeah.
Biosecurity
Australia
breach.
doesn't- Exactly. They don't.
Think of the viruses.
They take this shit seriously. Australia quarantine is one of the toughest to work through, and you can hear the kind of like muffled tones of. Look, I don't understand. Look, I was just doing my business, and then before I know it, there's a raccoon and blah blah, and you hear that kind of peter out. But Apricot, you are on the back of a beautiful beast.
I never felt cooler.
As
Which
you're
you rival in
bounding
size.
through it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I
We're
forgot.
the same size.
Your feet are touching the ground.
Yeah.
I'm actually, we're Flintstoning this. I'm
Yeah.
like pedaling with my feet.
I kind of imagine that you flung yourself over his back.
Like
so
a
you're kind of-
Superman.
I think he's going to
Oh.
become a trash pal.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to adopt him in part of the network.
Chris will be the corgi if we ever come back again.
Yes.
Please.
Amazing. So, Apricot on corgi back. Benjamin bringing his bounty, his beautiful camera, and Gronk with the most precious booty of all. A
Face full of
tray
chips.
of chips. And are those
Soggy
chips
chips.
soggy? You
Oh.
betcha.
The gravy is
This
just soaked
soggy
into
is-
all of them. They're so cold.
And that concludes this story of Trash Pals.
Suck it,
glad I don't have to
Popo.
I'm glad I don't have to explain myself to the other two this episode.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have words, Benjamin. Just you wait.
Why are your eyes red?
Oh my god, what did you? I've got just the thing, and just pulls out a thing of like drunk elephant. It's like the healing power.
God, that's so bad for you. Excellent. Well, this has been Trash Pals. It is a wonderful little indie TTRPG. The system is Caltrop. Caltrop Core, which uses only D4s. It's very, very delightful. This game is made by Goth Hoblin. And you can check it out on their itch.io. If you jump on our Discord and in our socials, I will link it because it's a really fun little game. And they obviously have not expansion packs. Well, yeah, they have more pals. So we saw Sean playing the pigeon. That is in the more pal section. So there's a whole bunch of fun little animals that you can add to this game. And yeah,
I bet you could just make up your own.
You can absolutely make up your own. Yeah, Phil wanted to be an ibis, which is a bin chicken.
That's sick.
And then obviously my favorite trash would be bin juice.
Yeah.
So the name, my name is actually an homage to the humble ibis, as there is a song that went viral a little while ago about the ibis. You're a bin juice drinking gronk.
No way.
Yeah, it's all ode to the ibis. It's a good song.
Oh my god.
It's very catchy.
Anyway, I'll have to check that out. But yeah, this is the system that we played. Thank you so much to our patrons who voted for this. Do we know who is in the seat next? It's
Me.
Sean. Yes, excellent. Have you posted yours?
No,
yet?
I will be doing that tonight. I can let you know 2 of the 3 choices so far.
Please do.
One is going to be a continuation of what we just did last week, which is I will return to the Firefly RPG with the next episode of Season 2 that was greenlit. Next is Triangle, I think it's called Triangle Academy? Triangle, oh goodness, I had it. But basically it is another D4 system. Triangle Agency, sorry, which is a game that is in beta. It just had its Kickstarter done, and I've got the beta rules for it, which it's a really fun, awesome game that I want to play. And the third one, I'm not sure, but I think I'll do another rules light system, kind of like this, but not, because we are coming up to the Roll2Cast live in the Fringe, and there's only so many systems I can keep in my head.
I'll just chuck in Everyone as John.
Yeah.
Or maybe
be good at running
all out of bubblegum again.
Or that, yeah.
We'll figure.
I love
find another
Everyone's John.
cute one.
Yeah. And as Sean said, Roll2Cast Live, not our live stream, but our Fringe show, our live in-person Fringe show is coming up very, very, very shortly in the Adelaide Fringe. So if you are in Ghana Yurta, in Adelaide, in these upcoming weeks, please check it out. We will be playing some of the greatest hits, or some of our last games from our previous seasons. So kicking off, it will be Avatar Legends. Then it will be Starfinder, then Thirsty Sword Lesbians, and then Dune. So yeah, make sure that you check that out. It is at our local games cafe, The Lost Dice, which is very, very, very excellent. It'll be cabaret seating. You can get food and drink. And as well, we will have special cocktails, or not cocktails, there will be special drinking game options for each of those games, where if you buy a player a drink, they will get either a bonus or a negative, depending on the game mechanics.
That's sick.
Yeah. It was very dangerous last year.
We found that our audience members are much more likely to enjoy hindering us than helping us. Made for some interesting...
Vampire was hard. We started on like almost 4 hunger each, and we were like, "We're fucked.
Stop
we
buying
can't do anything."
Well, my problem was that when we did it last year, I was at the time I'd been dry, so I wasn't drinking, and so as a joke, I had a Dr. Pepper, and people took that as, "Oh, we'll just keep buying him Dr. Pepper." And so I had about 6 cans of Dr. Pepper on the table, and I had to drink them all, and now I hate Dr. Pepper.
So,
it's how it happens every time.
That's to say, if you want to buy Sean a Dr. Pepper, comes to Roll2Cast.
Come along.
Yeah, that won't count because I'm drinking this year. So
it's a great cabaret show. It's like there's food and drink available. It's like nice intimate venue. The Lost Dice. It's gonna be good.
It's going to be very, very good. But if you aren't in Adelaide, don't forget that you can always listen to our amazing podcast. Our latest season, Dune, Shifting Sands, episode 1 is out. So you can start listening. Good time to start getting prepped, getting back into the Dune universe before the big movie Dune 2 drops. We had a lot of fun in this one, but of course, yes, the season 10 is launching, but all of our previous 9 seasons are out full to be binged. So yeah, make sure that you listen to them. Let us know what you think. Give us a like, give us a review, all those good things. And yeah, make sure you jump in our Discord because all of the memes that we discussed in this stream will pretty much be posted.
You know what to do. You know what to do when the camera's this close to my face.
Get it in the comments!
Really doesn't have the same effect when I do it.
It's the anime fisheye lens. I can't do it on this camera, but imagine I could.
If you want to support us as well, our Patreon link is at the top. That's always extremely appreciated. There's little perks for that. So certain tiers get day early episodes or ad-free episodes, which is very nice. Or you get to pick which game we play out of 3, or you get to play with us on the top tiers.
That's right.
We've had a few guests
in this game of Trash Pals.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
We love having our patrons on. We've had a couple on recently. It's been really fun. So,
I also want to know about this here GeeOfDee.
Yes,
I was find GeeOfDee and what's going on.
Yeah, plug stuff.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah,
what about that? Hello. Oh, this whole thing right here. Hello. I've been GeeOfDee playing the influencer raccoon apricot. You can catch me over on the socials. I'm pretty much everywhere. I'm here on YouTube. Very sporadically making videos. I've got one that's been in edit for ages, making Critical Role cupcakes while I talk about life. You can also find me on Twitch at GeeOfDee, where I'm mostly doing Baldur's Gate and Cyberpunk at the moment. Coming back hopefully next week for more streams. And catch me on your TV, because I'm also a TV presenter. So you can catch me there sometimes. And yeah, I'm around. I'm here. I'm doing one-shots left and right, because I can't commit to full series, but I can commit to being crazy for a minimum of 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
And we are lucky to have you for those 3 to 4 hours.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,
Absolute pleasure having you,
Thank
G.
you for having me. This is so much fun.
You are always welcome. If you're free for any upcoming ones, we'd love to
Always.
know.
Hit me up.
Yeah, and I think that is all the plugs that need a plug-in. The only thing left to say is thank you to our wonderful viewers, those who are watching us live, and if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And have a wonderful day / night / whatever time you're in. Just have an excellent blank. And yeah, we'll be around very soon. Yeah, for more Roll to Cast. So
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.